It's been a long journey, gentlemen, but you've all proved your loyalty by being here. This meeting marks the beginning of a new era in the world of mass destruction. We are here to witness the genesis of a new organisation that we will all be part of. Decennial. First, let me tell you that you've all been selected for a reason. The countries you come from are among the biggest economies of the world. But first, introductions.
David Harrelson from the United States.
Lee Tamahori from China.
Aldrich Cross from Germany.
James Donnelly from the United Kingdom.
Emmanuel Mancuso from Italia.
Tomás Olivier from France.
Enrique Fernandez from Brazil.
William Smith from India.
Right, I want you all to be aware that you have been chosen because of your past track record. You have proven yourself capable of carrying out my plans. And I assure you, the rewards will be unimaginable. We will all now form this organisation, Decennial. I'd just like to make it clear that this organisation will remain top secret. I expect everyone to keep it such. Our initial target will be to bring down our own country's economies. Any ideas, gentlemen?
I have a thought, Mr. Higginson. The economy of each country directly depends on the normal functioning of its banks, especially the ones which prints the currency notes.
Can you elaborate on that?
Most of the retail banks do not employ the best security protocols for their websites. There are loopholes which can be traced with minimal examination. If we manage to hack the bank servers and electronically transfer out most of the money without leaving a trace, then that should do the trick. Fortunately, I have the working knowledge on the hacking techniques. I can guide anyone who needs my help.
Good one. Well done, William. Anyone else? Right, let's baseline this as the first operation. We'll request William to extend his help to anyone else who asks for it. Destabilising the economies is only the first step. This will create a ripple effect to other countries, and a global recession is the best thing that can happen at the moment. I hope this idea is clear to everybody in this room. I expect you to take responsibility for carrying out this operation in your own countries, in your own creative ways.
I have a question, Mr. Higginson. What is the reason behind creating this organisation? I'm sure there is one.
You're right, but I prefer not to tell anyone at the moment. I will surely tell you all when the time is right. Right, I will convey the date and place of our next meeting in a few months' time. In the meantime, I will expect regular updates. Remember, we are working independently, but for one common goal. Decennial remains a secret.
A few months later, the world witnessed several strange events resulting in a global economic collapse. Back in India, Williams secretly carried out his task. He managed to hack the bank's servers and electronically transferred all the money to his Swiss bank account without detection, which involved the killing of the chief security advisors of the banks and the stealing of security protocols by his gang of lookalikes. CID officer Madhavan Shastri, or Maddy, was assigned the case by ACP Sukumar. Maddy brought in his cousin Rohan to find the computer used in the hack, and was shocked to learn that it was in the same place where his friend Michael was kidnapped earlier by his enemy and lookalike William Smith. Maddy immediately called up his closest friend and fellow CID officer Puneet Sahani. Together they travelled to the place to search for clues and learnt that ACP Sukumar himself was involved. But they were locked in the house with a bomb ticking, only managing to escape the blast by using Maddy's invention, the time traveller. Meanwhile, ACP Sukumar was angry at Puneet for having taken up the case without formal assignment, and reassigned the case to another, Sarah. William and Sarah met Sukumar secretly and revealed how William carried out his plans and brought her to their side for a share of the money. Sarah explained that she'd been tailing Puneet and Maddie's movements and that they'd developed a time traveler device and hidden it in a secret location. She suggested William set his gang to steal the device. On the planned day, William's gang arrived at the hidden site, but Puneet and Maddie were ready for them, trapping and killing them all. William and Sarah arrived when Puneet revealed that Sarah was his wife and that she'd taken up the case on his instructions, before killing William. People breathed a sigh of relief that the culprit had been caught and killed, and ACP Sukumar had been arrested. However, little did anyone know that it was none other than Puneet himself who was the mastermind behind the murders and the hacking of the bank's servers, and Puneet who'd helped William carry out his operations in India. William is alive, and now in London.
Hey William, come in. Have a seat. It's been a long time. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Would you like some coffee?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Right. You must be wondering why I've asked you here. I've got an interesting job for you. But before I get into detail, I want some answers. Honest answers.
No problem. Go for it.
The task I had assigned to you, you've done well. Really well. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
The ease with which you carried out the task, without any hiccups, must say you've really repaid the trust I placed in you.
That's nice of you to say that. But I haven't done anything extraordinary. I just played to my strengths. I'm sure that even others were doing very well.
Not really. A couple did nothing at all, but some others did try but got into such a legal mess that I literally had to struggle to stay out of it. You have been seamless in your operation, and your results have exceeded my expectations.
Well, I share the credit with my friend Puneet. Without his ideas and help, it wouldn't be so smooth.
That brings me to the question that I've had in my mind over the last couple of months. Is Puneet really trustworthy?
Completely. He has been helping me right from the beginning. It was originally his idea to hack the bank servers and steal the money. It was also his idea to form a gang of lookalikes. We shared the money which we stole from the banks. Being in the CID, he had taken over the case himself and made sure we are not caught. Even then, he does not know about our association, nor about basing here. In fact, he would soon be arriving in London. Expecting that, we're going to plan something together.
Right. You trust him, I trust you. I can see no problem. But be very careful about the information you share with him.
Don't worry.
Right. Let's get to the point why I've called you here. I've got some important work to be done that's been pending since a long time. And I want you to do it for me.
Sure. What is it?
It's not an easy job, but I'm sure if someone's going to do it for me, it's you. I have a list of important people.
You said they're important, but I haven't heard most of their names.
They're important to me.
So what exactly you want me to do?
Kill them. Remember, no one should come to...
I know. Don't worry. I have the perfect plan.
I'm sure you'd enjoy killing each one of them. Especially the last two.
Yeah, I have received your badge. Our scientists are currently testing the tablets. And I'll give you update as early as yeah? Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Sure, see ya.
Mr. Dubé, you have a visitor.
Mr. William Smith.
Password? Please sit.
Thank you.
But your pictures on the news channels...
Yes, I'm supposed to be dead according to the police. So I had to, change myself.
You got plastic surgery done?
Plastic surgeries belong to last century, Mr. Dubé. Science has now risen to a new level. I can turn into you if I wish.
Interesting. So you said you have a deal to discuss.
I have heard some news about your company. The drug you are manufacturing. The secret drug.
How do you know? It's supposed to be a...
Secret? Yes. But not anymore. Don't worry. Your secret will remain a secret. Trust me.
Trust you? How can I trust you? You hack and rob banks in India. And you're supposed to be dead as per the general public. And now you're saying you know my secret and you are asking me to trust you.
Aren't you interested in the deal, Mr. Dubé? I was under the impression that you are interested in making some good money.
Yes, I am. But what's the deal?
How much are you planning to sell the drug for?
Don't know. Maybe not less than $1,000 for a pill. Why?
What if I say that I can give you about 10 times more returns?
10 times? How? The pill is banned by WHO and it's highly dangerous.
I'm quite aware of it, Mr. Dubé, but I know how to make the best use of your drug.
What do you mean?
Give me the drug.
And?
Leave the rest to me, Mr. Dubé.
And when can I expect the payment?
Merry Christmas.
He even got the spelling right.
Hi, can I order a cup of
coffee and a vegetable lasagna, please. Alright, thank you.
Hi, sir. Jenny's here.
Thanks, come in. Please, leave it on the table in that place. I'll be back in a minute. Hey darling, yeah, I've just checked into the hotel. Yeah, very tired. It was a 10-hour flight.
Hey. Oh yeah, almost shutting down. Okay, see you in the parking. Yeah. So, how was your day? Not bad. Finally convinced them that the actress who was found hanging the other day was actually murdered by her boyfriend. You know, he had ingested her with methanol. How did you find out? I found traces of formaldehyde in her blood. Methanol gets digested into formaldehyde, which damages the liver, kidneys, lungs, and even causes the brain to swell. Clever. Foolish. A very witless way of killing someone, if you ask me. It's so easily traceable in the blood. If I were him, I would have never done that. You would never have killed her? I would, but I would use a drug that would be difficult to trace. Anyway, what's up with you? Nothing much. Just closed a murder case. Hope I get a peaceful weekend. Monday, I'm attending a week-long training on DNA fingerprinting. That's good. Interesting. Whatever you say, nowadays no cases are as interesting as Williams. You know, to be honest, I was actually beginning to enjoy the case. He had set a good standard for the villains. Shame he had to die. What's it? Yeah. Hello?
Hey mate, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. What's up?
Nothing special, man. Just returning from work.
Is someone with you?
Yeah.
Maddie?
Yeah.
Okay, talk to you later. Just called to inform you that I have booked your flight tickets for this Sunday. See you in London, mate.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. See ya. Who's it? Just an old friend of mine. Anyway, I forgot to tell you. I had to go to London to attend a conference, remember? Yeah? I need to fly this Sunday. Really? Wow, that's awesome. You didn't tell me all this while. I just remembered. When are you returning? I don't know, maybe a week. Alright.
Good morning, folks. I welcome you all for the second module of training on DNA fingerprinting. Hope you guys were able to grasp all the details that were covered yesterday up to the granular detail. Good. Today we go more into the details of DNA fingerprinting from a crime investigation perspective. Now, let me make it very clear. From this point onwards, the information I give must be kept very confidential. When I say confidential, you're not supposed to talk about it even with your fellow CID officers, as this is a highly restricted matter. This was the reason each one of you was asked to sign a letter of confidentiality at the beginning of this training yesterday. Right. As you know, in order to investigate a crime, evidence forms the most fundamental basis on which a suspect can be charged upon the code of law. Biological evidence to identify a criminal can be anyone of blood, skin, saliva, semen, or even a single strand of hair from which we can generate the DNA profile of the individual. Imagine now that a crime has taken place and you have been lucky enough to find a strand of hair which might belong to the criminal, using which you build the DNA report. But the challenge is, what do you compare it with?
So, technically speaking, the criminal can be anyone in the world. It would be next to impossible to start collecting DNA samples of each and every human being on Earth.
I'm glad that you guys appreciate the magnitude of the problem. But we have a solution. When the United Nations was formed in 1945, every member country had to sign a bond which obliged them to establish a secret practice to collect DNA samples of as many citizens as possible. Each country came up with its own strategy to collect its citizens' DNA data. And now, all the member countries have been successful in creating DNA profiles of more than 70% of their citizens without the knowledge. And all these countries have access to this global database from which they can match the DNA of anyone living in any of these countries.
But how do they collect the data without the people's knowledge?
Let me explain. Many institutions like hospitals, blood banks, hotels, restaurants, etc. have been actively participating in this activity. The governments reward them in turn in the form of subsidies. For example, when a person visits a hospital for a treatment, a small portion of the blood taken for testing purposes is secretly given to our DNA laboratories, where they build and store the DNA profile of that person along with other details like name, age, gender, current location, etc. This DNA profile is then uploaded to the global database and is kept updated on a regular basis. Even in a coffee shop, when a person has finished a cup of coffee, the cup is handed over to our DNA laboratories, where the saliva of the person is extracted for building their DNA profile. Having said that, each one of you have been given a device with which you can check your own DNA profile details from the global database or create one if it doesn't exist. All of you have been given one-time access only until the end of this training. Please connect the devices to your laptops using the USB cable, and it will automatically install the required software. Then insert your ring finger into the device, which will then extract a single drop of blood using a small prick. You will then be able to access your DNA profile from the global database. I will give you 20 minutes for this activity. Carry on. Please get back to me if you have any questions.
Just a note, friend of mine. I need to fly this Sunday.
Come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank God you're here. I had to give you some important information.
Yes? What's it about?
Puneet and William. It's very important, sir.
Please close the door. Yes, tell me.
I've just got some shocking information, sir. I was in training for the DNA fingerprinting today and I had to feed in my DNA profile into the system. It showed me that my profile conflicts with another person. William Smith. We both matched by more than 90% and we are probable siblings according to the system.
Okay, but what's so shocking in that? Everyone knows. You both are lookalikes.
Sir, that's not the point. The system shows that William is alive and he was last seen in London. Few months back, Puneet had shot him to death right in front of me. That's not it. Last week, Puneet was behaving a bit weird. He got a call from someone and he was speaking in a very strange manner, not using too many words and trying to hide something. It was as if he didn't want me there. He was never this secretive with me. Then, immediately after the call, he said that he was traveling to London. It seemed a little strange then, but it all makes sense now. It was William who had called Puneet, and now he's traveling to London to meet him. So, you're smiling?
Now that you have stumbled across these facts, I think the time has come to divulge the secret.
Secret?
6 years ago, we received intelligence information that a secret organization called Decennial is being formed in London to destabilize the world economy. It had one member each from 9 different countries. William Smith represented India. Each of these countries created a special task force to track the activities of the members of Decennial. I was asked to head this operation in India. I knew only one person could efficiently handle this case.
Puneet Sahani. I called Puneet to my cabin and personally handed over this case to him. It was my orders to keep this case a secret, even from ACV Sukumar, whom he directly reports to. I know that you both are best of friends, Mary, but Puneet has been just acting on my orders to keep this case confidential. And that's why he hasn't mentioned anything about this case to you. I really appreciate that. Though all the other countries aimed at catching hold of the decennial representatives in their own country, our strategy was different. I had asked Puneet to become friendly with William and act as if he was secretly on his side and aid him in carrying out all his operations in India, so that when Puneet gained his confidence, we could have a very good chance in tracking down the head of decennial and all the other members together. That's all part of the bigger plan to put an end to this organization called decennial. Also, you'll be delighted to know that all the money which William and Puneet stole by hacking the bank's servers will be released back to the rightful owners with interest once we shut down decennial.
What?
We luckily obtained this special approval from none other than the National Security Advisor of the Government of India. And all the chief security advisors of the banks are still alive.
Are you serious?
I know it's been a major inconvenience for all the people who think they lost the money, but it's all in the intention of the greater good. The world will be much more peaceful if evil organizations like decennial are crushed from the roots. Puneet has been exceptional so far, of course with your help. He has succeeded in gaining William's confidence. And now Puneet has gone to London to carry out the last and the most important phase of the operation.
ಹಾಯ್
ಹಾಯ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀನು?
ಇನ್ನೂ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾಳೆ MS6 ಜೊತೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ.
ಅವರು ಕೈ ಕೂಡ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗತಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಬೋದು.
ಹೌದು, ನೋಡೋಣ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸರಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಓಕೆ, ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್, ಬಾಯ್.
ಬಾಯ್.
Hey Puneet.
Hey, how are you?
Good man. Welcome to London.
Thanks, mate. So, what's up? When are we meeting?
Pretty soon. I will let you know, but not right now.
Why not?
Can't tell you, mate. I'm working on a secret mission at the moment. Quite busy, to be honest. I will call you very soon.
But
just stay in the hotel for some time, roam around London, have some fun. It might take few more weeks for me to contact you. Bye for now, dude.
Mr. Craig.
Puneet, nice to meet you.
Emily.
Nice to meet you.
Hannah.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to MI6 headquarters.
Thanks, Alistair. I'm really glad that MI6 has agreed to join hands with the Indian Secret Service. So are you guys aware of the current situation?
Yes, we are. We've all had a briefing on what's going on, and we had a meeting with Mr. Kishore Nair last week, who gave a very detailed explanation about the current state of affairs.
Destiny, William Smith. Yep, we all know it.
That's brilliant.
Okay, so we now know that William is in London, but we haven't got a clue what he's up to, and we haven't been able to track any of his movements.
Yep, that's right. It seems he's on a secret mission at the moment and he's gonna meet me in a few weeks, but he hasn't got a clue that I'm trying to keep a close watch on him or that I'm working closely with MI6.
Do you know where he lives?
He's in London, but not sure where exactly. I've asked him many times, but he always seems to avoid answering it.
So what's our next course of action?
We need to track his movements and keep a close watch on him. Even I'll try to get some information when I meet him. But for now, we wait.
We have just received unconfirmed reports of yet another murder yesterday evening in the heart of London. This marks the fourth murder in the series of mysterious killings which have rocked London City over the past few months, where the killer shot himself to death after committing the murder. No CCTV footage has been found. So far, the killers are found to be completely unrelated to the victims. The London City Police have been unable to establish the motive behind these killings, which have been committed either by the housemaid or a hotel member of staff where the victim was staying. The police suspect that one person or an organisation is behind these killings and is currently carrying out extensive investigation to catch the culprit.
Guys, I think we have got a lead. Have you heard about the serial killings in London?
Oh yes, we heard a special team has been set up last week to handle the case.
Yeah, but it's just been abandoned this morning.
What?
But why?
Because I asked them to.
You asked them to?
Because I have a strong feeling that it's William behind these murders.
How do you know that? You got some proof?
No, but as I said, I have a very strong feeling it's him.
How can you say that? We can't just assume things at this stage. 4 people have been killed already. We can't afford to take risks.
I agree, but as far as I know William, it's really him. No clues found at any murder spot. A completely unrelated person enters and kills the victim and then kills himself, leaving no trace of evidence. The perfect crime. Not once, but 4 times. And then William tells me that he's on a secret mission at the moment. It all makes perfect sense.
Alright, it could be William or anyone else in the world. What makes you certain it's him?
I told you, I'm not certain. It's only a strong sixth sense feeling. I know how William operates, and this is a strong lead for us.
Oh please, this is insane. I'm damn sure we'll completely end up in the wrong spot. Listen, this isn't gonna work. What if you're wrong? What if we go behind William and the real killer continues his killings?
Guys, hold on.
Do you have any other need for us to progress in this case? This is a strong lead, guys. If Planet's so certain about it, then I suggest we work as a team and take this case forward.
Listen guys, I admit I might be horribly wrong. Maybe William is not behind it. But is it really worth investigating these murders anyway? If I'm right in my assumption, this might be the only way to crack decennial. I say we take this chance. What do you say?
Yes! Okay, me too.
Alright, let's do it.
Awesome guys, let's get going. I have extracted some details of the murdered victims. Our first task would be to find if there are any similarities among them or if they are connected in any way. So what did they do for a living?
One was a teacher, then a managing director at a construction company, a theatre artist, and the last one a software engineer.
No. Anything else? The place of murders?
Each one was murdered at completely different locations in London.
And the killers, they're disconnected as well. But all of them were either the hotel staff where the victim stayed, or they were the maid working for the victim. Weird.
You're right. The killers were either the hotel staff or the maid. Yeah, strange.
What about the dates?
That's already in a sequence, we know that. What's wrong?
The dates are in a sequence.
Don't tell me you guys haven't worked it out.
Well, it's happening once every month, mostly on the first week.
Guys, are you serious? And can you write the dates on the board for me, please? Right. So the murders are happening once every month. The first murder, 1st November 2015, was the first Sunday of the month. The second murder, 7th December 2015, was the first Monday of the month. The third murder, 5th Jan, was the first Tuesday of the month. And then 3rd Feb, that's yesterday, was the first Wednesday of the month.
That means the next murder will be on the first Thursday of March. That is the 3rd.
Exactly. I thought you guys would have worked it out already.
Alright, but we still haven't figured out the connection among the victims.
Hang on, but why on earth does he have to follow the sequence?
William is known to place challenges on himself. He takes pride if he succeeds in the challenge. He has done that in the past.
Weird. So he's even finding out which hotel his victim's staying in.
That's not difficult for a criminal like William.
Yeah. So some were murdered in their own homes and others in the hotels in which they were put up. This clearly shows that William is more concerned about getting the sequence right more than where he does it.
He's right. A couple of them are based outside London and they travel into London every week on work and stay in hotels.
So what's next?
We still need to find a connection among these murders. Are you sure there is no other common factor?
Yeah, I went for everything that's in the sheet and I can't find anything.
I think I've got it.
Really? What?
Their names. Alan Willis, Brendan Macmillan, Daniel Young, Ernie Taylor. I've heard these names before.
Really? Where?
Alan, Brendan, Daniel, Ernie. That's it. About 15 years ago, I had appeared as a witness in the Central London County Court. All these names, Alan, Brendan, Daniel, Ernie, were all part of this case. I remember hearing these names in the court.
What was the case about?
It was a money laundering case against a businessman for funding a terrorist organization in Afghanistan. He was sentenced to 7 years imprisonment and a huge penalty.
So he's still in prison?
I don't know, must be released by now.
What's his name?
Some Higginson? Yeah, Steve Higginson.
So, what if that guy is now taking revenge on all those that gave evidence against him?
Possible. Can we get the list of all the witnesses for that case?
Yeah, of course. the list of witnesses.
You're in the list.
I told you I was one of the witnesses.
Yeah, but Alan Willis, Brendan McMillan, Daniel Young and Ernie Taylor, they were the ones that were murdered, and you're on that list.
Check the order.
Seems to be in alphabetical order.
Yeah, but that's the order in which they're being murdered.
Let me write these names on the board. The first Friday of April.
So now we know our next victim, Gregory Stonelake.
But how's William connected to this case?
Guys, I think we should still focus on William and Decennial. Aren't we wasting our time investigating these serial killings? They don't both seem to be connected.
Hang on. Probably Steve Higginson himself wants these people dead, and he must have outsourced it to William. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell?
What is it?
Decennial. What if Steve Higginson is the chief? Find out Gregory's address. We need to alert him now.
Good morning, Mr. Stonelake. Can I have your coffee here?
Yes, please, come in. You can keep it here.
I'm really sorry, sir. I'm sorry for the mess. I have cleaned it up.
No worries, no worries.
Enjoy your coffee.
Thank you.
What was that? I thought he was going to attack.
Even I thought so. Hey. What? Are you serious?
What's wrong?
Jimmy Abbott.
I told you William was not related to this. We simply scared a different person that he would be killed. And we wasted our time waiting at his place for the killer to turn up.
Hey man, you can't deny that the one who was killed, Jamie Abbott, we already had him in our list, didn't we?
Hannah's right. That only proves that our guess was right. The only possibility of a failure might be that we got the order wrong.
I agree. Jamie's murder proves that Puneet's theory was right. William is behind it.
Fine.
So what's the logic? What did we miss?
I think I know. The silliest but the biggest mistake we did was that we took the order of names which the software showed for granted.
What do you mean?
He's hunting down the same order in which they appeared in the court as witness. How could I not see this?
It's not your fault. No one could have guessed it.
Yeah, no one's blaming you.
Alright.
Guys, what's happened has happened. Let's just discuss what to do next.
I'm sure about the order now. The next victim is going to be Gregory Stonelake. I want to catch him this time.
Can I have a cup of coffee, please? Thank you.
Your coffee, sir.
Oh, yes, please, come in.
Who the hell are you? Who sent you here? Answer me!
What's wrong with him?
Guys, hold on, he doesn't seem to be awake.
Get him some water.
Where am I? Who are you guys? Let me go! Let me go!
Answer me first. Who are you?
I work here. Who the hell are you guys?
Never mind. Who sent you here?
Who sent me here? Who should send me here? Where am I?
Stop acting smart. You're caught red-handed trying to kill an innocent.
What? Trying to kill? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean.
There's no use trying to pretend. Just tell me who sent you here.
I really don't know. I don't remember. The last thing I remember, I was in the restaurant drinking coffee, and after that, I don't know. I don't remember anything.
You don't have to be scared. I know you may be tricked or being threatened into this. Just tell me what you know.
I'm telling you, I don't remember. The last thing I did, I was having a sip of coffee in the restaurant. And that's it.
Show me. Did he come down with us?
I don't know.
You know what this means? He does have backups.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Puneet. Yeah, I'm calling from the lab.
Ah, yes, please tell me.
Actually, I did a quick qualitative analysis of the contents of the coffee, and you were quite right. There is something mixed along with the coffee.
Oh, excellent. Did you find out what it is?
Not completely, but I can say there is a derivative of benzodiazepine, which is usually used as a sedative agent or as an anesthetic. This kind of substance, they directly affects the nervous system, but I'm not sure about what could be the exact impact on the human behavior though.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I couldn't arrive at the exact chemical structure of the substance with my knowledge. So I recommend an expert to conduct a detailed test and find out more.
Not a problem. Thank you so much, Doc.
No worries. See you there.
See you.
Hey Puneet.
Hey, buddy. How are you, dude?
Not bad. How was it in London?
Quite hectic, actually. Listen, mate. I need to tell you something important. I promised our DGP that I won't tell anyone, but...
I know, don't worry. He himself told me about it. But good job, mate. Proud of you.
DGP told you? I mean, he was the one who asked me not to reveal it to anybody, including you.
I know. Not his fault. He had no choice but reveal it to me. Anyways, we'll explain later. What's up?
Good that he told you. Need your help, mate.
Sure, what can I do?
I want you to find the chemical composition of a substance. It's kind of a sedative and the scientists here are not able to analyze it.
Sounds interesting.
I'll arrange to send you the sample ASAP. Just check it out.
Sure, send it across.
I will. Speak to you later then. Bye, dude.
Okay, bye.
Hey Maddie, tell me you have good news, man.
I have good news, man.
Awesome. What did you find out?
The substance that was mixed with the coffee is a complex derivative of benzodiazepine.
Okay.
It's a psychoactive drug used in many ways, such as sedatives, anticonvulsants, muscle relaxants, many more. This pear drug was first manufactured by a company called Proctus Pharmaceuticals, based in London. It's called Stability.
Stability?
Stability, with an I in the end. I managed to find the chemical composition of Stability, and it perfectly matches the substance found in the coffee. This company, Proctus, it still holds the patent for this pear drug. I strongly suspect that this company is still secretly manufacturing it, though it was banned many years ago by the WHO. Worth investigation, mate.
That's brilliant. By the way, you said it's a pear drug. What does it mean?
Have you heard of the term called telepathy?
Yeah.
According to my research, one of the pear drug is a slightly different derivative of benzodiazepine than the other. When two different people consume one each of this pear drug, then it kind of establishes a telepathic connection between them, and one person can literally control the other.
Man, this is hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. It's a mind control drug. The one who consumes the first pill becomes the controller and the other becomes the controlled. The controlled loses analytical reasoning and thinking abilities.
Are you sure about this?
Quite sure. It's all over the internet. So it's like one person can literally control the mind of the other and make him do what he wants. Even kill people. You know what I mean.
Perfect. What a plan. Perfect plan. How can anyone come to know?
Exactly.
First, drug the maid or the hotel staff. Send them to the victim's room in the name of delivering food. Kill the victim and then kill themselves. How can anyone come to know? Absolutely brilliant.
Sounds like William, right?
Exactly. Maddie, this is fantastic. Thank you so much, mate.
No worries, dude. All the best. See you later.
See ya. Hey, Alistair.
Yeah, we're still manufacturing it.
Whom did you last sell the drug?
William Smith.
I'm afraid I'll have to cease all operations here and initiate a legal action against your company. But thank you. You've given us the last missing piece of the jigsaw.
Hey Puneet. What's up? Why are you looking so shocked? Oh, my looks. You thought I would still look my original.
Yeah, didn't realize.
Should have told you, mate. By the way, when did we last meet? Oh yeah, in Bangalore, when you shot me in your terrace. Shame we have to do such a drama, just for the world to believe I am dead and you are a good guy. And what did you do with all the money I transferred to your Swiss bank account?
Nothing. Still there.
So what have you been doing all this while in London?
Nothing, to be honest. Just roaming around, seeing places. What's up with you? You look too busy.
Yeah, been busy. Working on a secret task at the moment.
Task? It means you're doing it for someone else.
I will tell you when the time is right.
When the time is right. Anything I can help?
There is nothing much you can do, man. Just spend some more days, relax, chill out.
This meeting wasn't necessary then. I thought you'll share some news with me. Anyway, I'll make a move. Nice to see you, mate.
See you, mate.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Hey, I left my phone.
Oh yeah, even I didn't realize.
Thought I dropped it somewhere. See you.
See ya.
Hey.
Hey, forgot to tell you. I wanna meet you soon, man. Wanna give you a surprise.
Surprise?
Yeah, block your calendar. 12 p.m. on 7th May.
7th May?
Yep, we'll text you the location. Don't miss it, man.
Yeah, sure. See you.
See ya.
Come with us silently, and we won't kill you.
Who the hell are you?
I said keep silent.
Where do you want me to come?
Hey Punit,
Let me introduce you to Mr. Steve Higginson. My friend. This is Punit Sahani. You know who he is anyway.
Yeah, of course.
You must be wondering why I called you here. Today is a special day, Punit. I've invited Steve here today to witness the completion of the task he had set out for me. And my task cannot be complete without you.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Punit, but I have to do this. I was never with you. I have been working for Steve. You are just my tool to carry out my plans in India.
And you thought I never knew about this? Now that you have reached the stage, let's be open, William. You really thought I was with you and I never knew about you working for Decennial? I was only pretending. My goal was to crush Decennial from its root. But look at fate. You have brought him to me yourself.
As always, you don't look around, do you? No, you really thought that I never knew about your true intentions? And that you're working against me with MI6? You're overconfident as always. I know you, Puneet. I know how secretive you are. You have really lost it this time. Bind him. And now, things get interesting. A small change in plan. I will be executing both Punit and Kishore Nair today.
Very well.
And you must be wondering who would kill Kishore Nair, who is in Bangalore. Your old dear friend Maddie will do the job for me. I have kidnapped both Maddie and Kishore Nair. They are with my men in Bangalore right now. So Mr. Higginson, here is the plan. I'm gonna first control Maddie and make him kill Nair. Then I'm gonna kill Punit myself.
Brilliant. Yeah, go ahead.
You should have bought the popcorn to enjoy the show.
Never mind. Watching them die will be a feast in itself.
Completely agree. Hello boys, all set?
Yes, sir.
Where do you want me to come?
Cool. Do you have both Maddie and Kishore Nair with you?
Yes.
Awesome. Feed the pill to Maddie.
Done.
Good. Now the show begins.
Stand up. Unbind Punit.
Unbind Punit.
Unbind Puneet.
Unbind Punit.
Take your gun. Kill Steve Higginson. Kill your men. I said kill your men. Shit, he broke the connection.
Catch him!
Well done, guys. This is the end. And I won. You might be a science prodigy, William, but you missed something very important. Maddie is your stepbrother. His genome matches yours by more than 90%. So your drug just doesn't work. The telepathic connection failed. But Maddie managed to establish the mind connection by consuming the same pair of the drug as you. So that kind of established an open connection between the two of you. You could have still controlled Maddie, but he overpowered you because he has something which you don't. Stability in his mind. Stability with a Y. Maddie's kidnap was pre-planned. Your men are currently in our custody. This is the end. The end of your story. You have tried enough, William. It's high time you accept your defeat.
The story is not over yet, Mr. Punit Sahani, and you have not won. You can never win over me. You have no evidence to prove that I am part of Decennial or any such organization. There is no written proof. The court asks for material proof, Punit. How could you forget?
Thanks for reminding me, but I'm afraid I haven't forgotten. James Donnelly is from MI6. He has kept a recording of the meeting you had when Decennial was first formed. It was then that we first received information about you, and the case was handed to me in Bangalore. My goal was clear, to reach Steve Higginson and to kill the organization from its roots. And that was why I offered to help you, so that one day I would be able to capture Steve. You're under arrest, William.
Guys, hang on a sec. You guys may arrest me, but I'll make sure that you suffer with me.
What do you mean?
I mean, my men have placed samples of stability in your home and in Maddie's home.
So?
They have tipped off the local police about it, and they may be issuing arrest warrant right now.
Yes, sir.
Who is it? DGP Nair? So what did he say? To come back and you're under arrest?
After several months of witnessing serial killings, here's some relief for the City of London. The culprit has been identified as William Smith, who was part of a bigger group called Decennial. This organisation was led by Steve Higginson, who was earlier convicted in a money laundering case about 15 years ago in London. This organisation had 8 members along with Steve Higginson and carried out destructive activities in different countries to bring down the global economy. Both Steve Higginson and William Smith were killed yesterday evening in a cross-firing against the MI6 led by Mr. Puneet Sahani, a Secret Service agent from India. All the other members of Decennial have been arrested in their respective countries and are being tried in the court of law. Meanwhile, the director of Proctus Pharmaceuticals, Mr. Madhukar Dubey, who was closely linked to this case, have been arrested on charges of illegal manufacturing of prohibited drugs.
Finally did it, guys. It didn't even seem possible about a month ago.
Yeah, I agree. I really had no hope in cracking this one.
Yeah, credit to you, mate.
Thanks to you guys.
Oh, you're just being modest.
No, seriously, I thank you guys.
Honestly, I really didn't trust you in the beginning. I thought we was heading down the wrong way, but well done, mate.
I mean, I knew this guy from the time he came to India to carry out his plans. So after years of pretending to be his friend, I learned how he thinks, how he operates. So I could almost accurately guess his next move.
We should all go together on a holiday.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, count me in.
I wish I could come with you guys.
Oh, come on, it'd be fun.
I know, but I have a flight back to Bangalore tomorrow. But you guys have fun. You deserve it. Right, guys, I'll make a move. See you guys.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Maddie.
Hey, Puneet.
It must be like 3 a.m. there. Why aren't you sleeping?
Was just doing some work, man. Anyways, just check my email. You have some good news.
What's that?
Both of us are going to Chicago next week for a special training and then a week off in Vegas.
What?
I swear, a paid holiday.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is. I just couldn't resist not telling you.
Brilliant. Thanks for telling me. Can't wait.
Me too. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon.
Sure. See you in a day.
See ya. Welcome back home.
Thanks, bro. Good night.
Good night.
Are you serious?
I couldn't believe it myself, dude, but it's true. William is my stepbrother. And that's the reason why our DNAs match up to more than 90%. Listen, this is a blessing in disguise. We can use this to our advantage.
How?
It is very important that William does not know this. We can reverse the direction of the telepathic mind control if William and I take the pair drug.
Okay.
Since our DGP Nair is also on the list, we should somehow make William use me to kill DGP.
I think I have an idea.
Awesome, how?
Send me a SMS or WhatsApp message that DGP Kishore Nair is coming to your place for dinner and mention the date as 7th May 2016. I'll make sure William reads the chat. He's then bound to use you to kill DGP. Hey, I left my phone.
Oh yeah.
Hey William, we placed the samples of stability in Puneet and Maddie's homes.
Puneet, I have received confirmation from the Director of Intelligence Bureau that William is no more most wanted alive. You now have the official permission to shoot him down at sight.